if you're new here, I'm Brittany from She Run the World Travel Blog. If you've been following my blog for the past 6 weeks, I've been traveling around Turkey, but we just landed in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I'm going to take you guys on a little tour today around the old town, starting with right behind me we have the Latin Bridge, and we have Nick right there. The Latin Bridge is where the Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated back in 1917, which is one of the reasons why World War I started. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual bridge and the plaque and museum that they have to commemorate that. Alright, so here we have the Latin Bridge. We're gonna walk over here to the corner. Once you cross the bridge, there is a little plaque. You'll see it right here. So here is the plaque. It's hard to read right now because it's clear and the camera doesn't really capture it, but it talks about how this is the monument of the victims in June 28th, 1917, the assassination. Right when you cross the street, you can see here there's a little museum that also goes into more detail about it. They have photographs of the actual car that he was driving, and then we'll go see a little replica of the car. So like I was saying, here are some more photos. I'll go around here too so you can see. There's a bunch of different photos. And here is the replica of the car, which you can do a city tour in this car if you so please. So the next place that we're gonna go to is the Sarajevo Meeting of Cultures. Right from the Latin Bridge, you're just gonna walk pretty much straight, a couple blocks up, and you're gonna see it. It's gonna be basically an area where on one side is Austrian-Hungarian architecture, then you turn around and you see the totally different Ottoman architecture. So it's really cool. It's basically just a line on the ground. You're gonna be able to distinctly see the difference. So let's go ahead and walk over there. So I'm not sure how much you can see, but basically right here is little brick buildings, super cute shops, and then up there in the distance there's green hills, super gorgeous, nice backdrop to all of these little buildings in the downtown area. So here you have it, the Meeting of Cultures. It's a super busy area, so it's hard to get filming, but on this side you see the Ottoman architecture. Then you turn around and see the Austrian-Hungarian, just like I was saying, perfectly on this line. Ottoman, Austrian, very, very cool. So now straight from where I just showed you, I decided to take the road towards the Ottoman buildings, and we're gonna stumble upon a little square. In this square is one of the most popular pictures you've probably seen of Sarajevo with all the pigeons. Nice little square. We're gonna open it up, and hopefully you can see all the beautiful details in the video that you can see when you're really here. Alright, so we're almost here. I'm about to turn around the corner. Right when we turn this corner, you're gonna see probably the most pigeons you've ever seen in your life in this gorgeous square. So let's go ahead and take a look. You see all of them here. A lot of people try to get a really cool photo of them. I've seen some where the pigeons are all flying and you see the mosque in the background. Whoa, kind of like that one that almost hit my camera. But a lot of people like to feed them. It honestly is a really cool photo op if you can get them to do what you want with this in the background. So I'm sure you've seen lots of photos of this square with this mosque. Hopefully you can see the green mountains in the background. Honestly, such a gorgeous area. Lots of little restaurants too. And then we're gonna continue to walk through the square, and we're gonna go look through the little old town shops to look for some souvenirs. Hey guys, editing Brittany here, and as I'm going through all the footage, I realized that for this clip my microphone was on backwards, so you can't hear anything that I'm saying. All you can hear are all the people around me. So I'm gonna summarize what I said pretty much. Basically I was just talking about my first impressions of Sarajevo and how even though it's the capital city of this country, it feels very small. It has this small town feel, almost kind of like a village, which is so different from any other capital city I've ever been to. And then I also talked about how similar I felt like it is to Turkey, which I wasn't expecting. As I'm walking through the souvenir shops, I see lots of the same souvenirs as I did in Turkey. Turkish rugs, Turkish cups, Turkish lamps, which maybe that's not what they're called. Maybe I was just calling them that because I was in Turkey, but lots of really cool similarities that I noticed. So let's go ahead and get back to the video. So you see here we have a lot of the tea stuff that I was saying, a lot of the rugs. The buildings here are really small, again, like giving you the feel of like a village that I was kind of saying before, but I don't know, I just feel like a lot of these souvenirs I saw in Turkey, so very, very similar. So more souvenir shops, even like this little area, you can see it, just you see like the rugs, the blankets, just like where the restaurant is, totally reminds me of Turkey, which is super cool, super unique. Was not expecting that when I came here. So like I was mentioning before, how one of my first impressions is how small this place is. So this video is kind of short because the downtown Old Town area is super small. Like we basically, oh, there's a tram. Okay, so we basically walked through the whole thing already. You just walk up and down, there's a bunch of souvenir shops, that little square. There's a couple museums and churches mixed in there if that's something that you're interested in. What I'm gonna end this video with is the City Hall. It's a super gorgeous building. You can totally tell that it's like the Austria-Hungarian type of architecture. So let's go ahead, we're gonna go back up to the main road. We're leaving the Old Town area and we'll end at the City Hall. So we're up on the main road now, so I apologize if it's super noisy. But right along here, if you can see that brick wall, there's a river that lines the whole city. It's so gorgeous, and you can start to see past this building right here. Right there is where we're headed to, the striped huge building that's the City Hall. And we have made it. Look how gorgeous. I'll go across the street after to show you the entire view of how grand this building is. But let's go ahead and walk not inside, but just up here, so you can see these domes, these arches, columns. It's honestly so detailed, so beautiful. And if you keep walking here, unfortunately there is another tragic history in this building, which the city is kind of known for. So you can see here that in 1992, this is where 2 million books were vanished in flame. Do not forget, remember, and warn. So very sad that this happened in this building. It's definitely a place that you want to come check out. Let's go across the street so you can get a full view of it. We're gonna cross that bridge. So we're going to cross over this bridge, but first let's just take a look down this river. Absolutely gorgeous, and I hope that you can see how amazing this green mountain view is. Let's see if I can zoom in here smoothly. A little shaky, but honestly, it's so gorgeous. The backdrop of this entire town is green mountains. Unbelievable. All right, let's go across the bridge. Can start to kind of see the building. Hopefully the sun doesn't ruin it. But let's go all the way across. And wow, look at that. Along the roof, the double columns, the windows, everything about it is just honestly gorgeous. Looks way better from across the river in my opinion. Very cool. Ah, the sun. Can we find something better? No. I don't know. Alright, maybe this is good enough. Maybe this is better? I think a little bit. Plus you can see it in the background, so that's cool. Well, that's it. That's Sarajevo, downtown, Old Town area. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's not that popular of a destination, but hopefully this inspired you to maybe want to come here. If you have any questions about getting into Bosnia and Herzegovina right now, please comment below. Any questions about Sarajevo or just traveling internationally during the pandemic times, I'd love to answer your questions. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.